Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, good morning once again. I am ready to sacrifice my liberty for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Ohanaeze, factional president laments. Bola Ahmed Tinubu don split Northern Aviation College into 6 geopolitical campuses. Ganduje, the ugly monster, dismisses Peter Obi's threat to life, claimed as misleading and baseless. Tinubu is not using his power to govern Nigeria. Former presidential candidate laments. So which power is he using? Okay, maybe just like we call him a caretaker. He's not a president but a caretaker. I beg my people here and other headlines what we are going to dissect in this early Thursday morning news from Okulora One Nation. So please tighten your seatbelt as we move. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos. The newly elected factional president general of Ohanaeze, Nde Fulani Jackson Omenazu, has made a bold commitment to securing the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, stating he is willing to sacrifice his freedom to achieve this goal. Newly elected president, he is ready to sacrifice his freedom to achieve this goal. This one now just came into office. He's looking for money. Once that money comes to him now, it becomes a history. We know about all these things, so please don't cajole us into, if you like, sacrifice your family. It is a mere talk. When that time comes now, nobody will see you. You will run. So please, you people should stop using or stop gaslighting the Igbos, thinking that we are fools, just like the way you people are. Because it's only a fool that thinks that somebody, another person is a fool. We are not fools and we are not a dummy to believe all this nonsense. We have been hearing this thing for a very long time. So you are not the first person to say it. You just get into office. So please, govern your people the way you like. Stop giving us this hope that never existed. Omenazu emphasized that the restoration of peace in Igbo land is closely tied to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. In a statement released on Wednesday, Omenazu declared, "I stand firmly ready to trade my liberty, my freedom, and even my life in the pursuit of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release." The Ohanaeze presidency also outlined plans for collaboration with religious groups across Igbo land, including Christians, Muslim, traditional, and Jewish communities. Omenazu stressed this, his unwavering commitment to this cause, describing leadership not by titles but by sacrifices made for the collective good. He announced that the last weekends of each month in 2025 will be dedicated to prayers and supplications for divine intervention in Kanu's release and the restoration of peace. Make gonna hear them now. Now prayer and supplications is what I'm going to offer for Kanu's release. So how does this amount to? You're going to sacrifice your freedom, your life, and everything to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is freed. Political statement. As simple as that. If you believe him, you believe it at your own risk or at your own peril. Remember all these vagabonds that call themselves Igbo leaders. Dara. Omenazu, who represent the apex Igbo social cultural body, Ohanaeze Ndị, retreated the organization's dedication to finding all possible means to secure Kanu's freedom. He referenced the Yoruba leadership's successful approach in securing the release of Sunday Igboho as an example of the power of unity and diplomatic strength. We recognize the historical precedents set by the Yoruba leadership exemplified in the release of Sunday Igboho, where steadfast solidarity and bold diplomacy carved pathways to justice. It is incumbent upon us as guardians of our cultural heritage to adopt a similar resolute approach, employing innovative and discreet tactics rather than the ineffective, superficial measures that have characterized our past engagements. In pursuit of this noble cause, Ohanaeze Ndị will embark on a strategic collaboration with all religious organizations active within Igbo land by the Christian, be it Christian, Muslim, traditional, or Jewish in our territory. We shall consecrate the lands the last weekends of each month throughout 2025 as sacred times for prayer, supplications, and ordinances. We will earnestly seek the countenance of Chukwu Okiabiama, God Almighty, imploring divine intervention in the release of Nnamdi Kanu, other prisoners of conscience in the country for restoration of peace throughout our homeland. As the leader entrusted with the voice of our people, I vow with utmost commitment to this cause. I declare I am prepared to sacrifice my personal liberty and comfort for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. This is not just an aspiration, it is an oath I solemnly take as I assume my role as President General of Ohaneze, Nde Iberibe, worldwide, he noted. Omenazu also appealed to the President Tinubu, urging him to heed the pleas of Igbo people and offer to serve as a guarantor for Kanu's conduct upon release, aiming for reconciliation and peace. We must not allow fear to hinder our collective responsibility, a fear that unfounded in all political speculations or rather calculations, because the stability of the Nigerian government will not be only destabilized for single action-based justice in this instance. The challenge before us is profound, yet it is not insurmountable. The advocacy for Kanu's freedom only serves as underscore the need for a unified front. According to Omenazu, these sacrifices must be counted as steps toward justice. Let us not shy away from this noble endeavor. I call upon every Igbo individual, every leader, and every citizen of goodwill to rally together in this quest for justice. Let us remember the sacrifices of our forebearers who fought valiantly for our rights and freedoms, Omenazu asserted. Moving forward, Tinubu splits Nigerian Aviation College into 6 geopolitical campuses. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the division of Nigerian College of Aviation Technology, Zaria, Kaduna State, into 6 campuses to enhance efficiency, ensure national coverage, and improve operations. The Ondo State chapter of All Poverty Congress APC disclosed this development on Wednesday through its official X handle, formerly known as Twitter account. President Tinubu has decided to split the Nigerian College of Aviation Technology Zaria Kaduna into 6 campuses to ensure efficiency, national coverage, and smooth operations, the APC Ondo chapter posted. The new campuses will be strategically distributed across Nigeria's 6 geopolitical zones. According to the announcement, the campuses will be located in Akure, Southwest, Osubi, South-South, Ebonyi, Southeast, Ilorin, North Central, Yola, Northeast, and Zaria, Northwest. The Nigerian College of Aviation Technology has been a key institution for training aviation professionals in the country. Stakeholders anticipate that the expansion into multi-campuses will boost the training of skilled personnel, foster regional inclusion, and strengthen Nigeria's aviation sector. In other news, the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Ibrahim Abubakar Kanu, has said he was misquoted on the launch of a national air carrier. According to NigeriaNews.com, reports that the Kanu said his statement on reviving a national carrier for the country was a vision that would be implemented if it would be favorable to the nation. In a press conference on Wednesday afternoon, he stated that he remains dedicated to implementing the policy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Minister of Aviation, Festus Agbamu, concerning the sector. Ahead, Ganduje, the ugly monster, dismisses Peter Obi's threat to life claim as misleading and baseless. The national chairman of the All Poverty Congress APC, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, has described claims by Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi of threat to his life as unfortunate, misleading, and outright falsehood. In a statement issued in Abuja on Wednesday night, Ganduje dismissed Obi's allegations as deliberate attempt at mischief and emotional blackmail. The claim is a malicious lie aimed at seeking attention and playing the victim for emotional blackmail, he said. Obi had alleged via his verified X handle that the APC National Publicity Secretary Felix Morka had made threatening remarks about him during an interview on Arise TV on January 4th of 2025. However, Ganduje refuted this, asserting that Morka's comments were misrepresented. Ganduje clarified at no point did Morka threaten Obi on his family. By falsely claiming that Morka threatened his life, Mr. Obi has labeled Morka in the extreme and incited his online supporters to issue death threats against Morka and his family. Ganduje emphasized the responsibility of public figures to provide truthful and accurate information, noting that spreading falsehood undermines public trust. He added that Morka's remarks responded to comments about prophets of doom and voodoo economics and did not constitute or suggest any threat. Morka was simply discharging his duties as the National Publicity Secretary of APC, holding opposition actors accountable for their statements, as he expected in the democratic setting, Ganduje explained. Peter Obi, Nigeria will keep on happening to you until you make a U-turn. The APC chairman also retreated the party's commitment to free speech, which he said applies equally to all Nigerians, including members of the ruling party. He urged Peter Obi to refrain from misinformation and accept criticism as part of the democratic process. Does Mr. Peter Obi expect the APC to fold its arms and allow the opposition to propagate falsehood without any response? Ganduje queried, vowing that the APC will continue to counter baseless allegations with facts. He concluded by reaffirming the APC's commitment to upholding democratic principles and defending the Tinubu-led administration against disinformation from opposition actors. The last but not the least, Tinubu is not using his power to govern. Former presidential candidate. Social Democratic Party SDP presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, Adewale Adebayo, has claimed that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is focused on consolidating authority rather than implementing policies that address the country's challenges. Nigeria News report that Adebayo, while speaking with journalists in Abuja on Wednesday, said Tinubu is in power and not in government. While acknowledging some progress in the Federal Capital Territory FCT and the Ministry of Interior, the former presidential candidate argued that these exceptions do not reflect broader governmental success. He said, I don't agree because he is not in government. He's only in power. He is using the power to govern. He is using the power for other things. So he is not able to know what it means to say the government is doing well. But in FCT, for example, that is one area you can say you see a sign that they want to govern. The minister and the Minister of Interior, I think the two ministers are making serious attempts to govern. Outside that, I am sorry, there is no sign that they want to govern. Adebayo commended that the last presidential media chat and urged Tinubu to engage more with the masses to learn their feelings about his administration. He said the discussion on the media chat should come with more substances, disagreeing with Tinubu's claim that his administration is performing well. My dear, no you go rate yourself, na people go rate you. He said the presidential media chat should be routine. The media must hold the president accountable instead of treating such occasions as ceremonial events. What he said on that day, many of which I disagree with. If that is what he has to say in several months, almost 1.5 years, I am not impressed with that. The president should answer questions on a day-to-day basis to convince the people that he understands that he is doing what he is doing. Understand the philosophy behind his actions. He knows the implications and he has a kind of vision on what he wants to do. And I assume that the media will not go there like Christmas guests who are being polite to their hosts. They should go there and do their own job too, because the masses rely on them and all these things. The fact is that the media in the Nigeria space have failed the people, and they also failed their own self, because these people are just nothing but scallywags. That's the simple truth. They are nothing but scallywags. They went there to romance and do whatever with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even including the so-called Dr. Bati, who said he had been in this place for many years, for decades, but he's looking for appointment in Tinubu's government. So what do you expect? Anyway, my people, I beg and I will go take back. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel, because more of these videos will be coming your way. Don't forget, I am still Okuro One Nation, bringing to you this very important information on this Thursday, 9th of January 2025.